My man Socrates said it best: the unexamined life is not worth living. That's real deep, right? And even today, in this day and age, because forget about that, it was thousands of years ago, a lot of successful people swear by journaling. Now hear me out, I'm not talking about the whole teenage girl, oh my god, dear diary, I think Johnny's got the biggest crush on me. Whatever, right? I'm talking about deep reflection and planning for goals and thinking about where you'll be in 10 years, where you want to be in 10 years and what do you need to get there, and thinking about what's made you the person that you are today, good and bad. Proper, deep, profound thinking and self-reflection. So because other successful people recommend it, I've always thought I'd do it myself. Unfortunately, I have no idea where to begin. I'll sit there with a notebook and pen. I'll buy notebooks that just remain empty. Sorry about the trees. I know what to write. What do you put? What do you say? Am I talking to me? Am I leaving a note for myself? Do I write it in full sentences? Do I make notes? Do I do bullet points? So many questions, I don't know. But this app was sent to me on Twitter and it intrigues me a lot. So the idea is you put some headphones in, you sit back in a quiet space, and the app asks you some questions on self-reflection. There's a few different categories that you'll get to in a moment. And then you just speak back to it. So rather than actually thinking and doing a whole self-editing thing where you might not put this, you might not put that, you just ramble and you just talk into the headphones, and that's where the truth comes out, right? So with some of the questions you can't type an answer to, like on a scale of 1 to 10, so you put a number in. But for the most part, it's designed to just talk to it like a conversation. Where do you expect to be a year from now, and has your behaviour in the last month helped get you towards where you see yourself in the next year? And that's the kind of thing I think successful people talk about when they talk about journaling. So I've been using this app for a few weeks now, a couple of months off and on, and here's my thoughts and reviews. Subscribe at the link below, click the button, click the bell, and be notified of any other future reviews that I'm going to do, which there's going to be a load more coming. When I first used the app, I was a little bit skeptical because I've never heard of it before. It's a brand new app. I've never heard of the developers behind it, but you sign up so you have a cloud account. But basically that's just so you can get access to your journal in 10 years, because obviously you're not going to be using the same phone. So once I got over that initial hurdle, that initial bit of fear, started using it. The main screen on there is quite good. I like the way it's laid out with the basics and the present day reflection, thinking more about yourself, and then the whole future thing. So as you go through the topics, you can just general journaling stuff. You can save a thought or an idea. You can self-reflect on your past, present, and think about your future. And then you've got a bit more deep, profound things down the bottom as well. The daily journal seems to be a bit repetitive for me. The same questions kept coming up over and over again. And I do it in this room. One of the questions that kept coming up was, take a look around and note something different about your surroundings or something you'd never noticed before. I know this room at the back of my hand. There's nothing for me to note down about this room that I've never noticed before. First couple of days was just weird stuff, like there's a brown semi-circle on the wall, like some residual from Blue Tack, just there. And then there was the fact that the light bulb isn't centre of the room, and now that annoys me, because I know it's not centre, it's slightly off centre, slightly towards that way. It needs to come this way a little bit, but there's nothing I can do about that. So, thanks for that. So I stopped using the daily journal bit, and I like to think about like self-reflection and working towards goals. Those questions again are repetitive, but the answers tend to be different, because how have my behaviours been over the last week? Are they aiming to get where I want to be in a year's time? For example, do it this morning and I realised I haven't done a video in over a week, and how do I expect to get where I want to in terms of my YouTube goals when I haven't done a video in over a week? That's a long time not to do a video, so here I am making a video, so I guess that works for that sense. I haven't actually gone back and listened to anything yet, but as I've been talking, I've noticed a lot of the words aren't what I'm saying, so it doesn't seem to make sense when you read it. It's just a bit of a shame. Obviously the technology, the word recognition isn't quite there yet, and I get it, okay, maybe it's just me. I'm a little bit of a mumbler, so sue me. But all in all, if you can listen to it back, I think that's a great idea. I think that's going to help a lot, because in a year's time, when I've kind of made this commitment to myself in my journal, oh, here's where I'm going to be, here's what I'm going to do. If I listen to that back in a year and I've not done that, then obviously it's going to motivate me and spur me on to try harder, pull my socks up and go again this year. Another downside to the app is that it doesn't remind you. I like apps where, when I was using Headspace or I was using Calm for meditation, you can set a time or it'll automatically get used to when you meditate, and it'll remind you every morning, hey, it's time to meditate, get up. Whereas this app I kind of forget about, and there's no notifications on there at all. It'd be nice to have kind of, hey, you haven't journaled in a week, how about we do it now. That'll be good. I think for the first attempt at building an app, and this is new, and it's a new concept, a new idea, and I'm all for new apps. And this is especially ones that are environmentally friendly and save paper. So yeah, I'm going to keep using it for a while. I'm going to see how it goes. Hopefully the speech recognition gets a bit better. I think it is something that I'm going to keep in my routine. I wouldn't say daily routine, because I think journaling every day is a bit much for this type of journaling. I like to keep a gratitude journal. That's something I like to do. That's more of a daily thing, whereas this, I think maybe once or twice a week, I'm going to check in and use it. Check out the app with the link in the description. It is only available on iOS, which sucks. It would be great to see an Android version come along. Download it, give it a try, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe for more app reviews coming soon. Thank you.